FC Barcelona are at the center of some huge transfer stories right now. From their keen interest in €25 million Bundesliga star Ibrahim Maza to Marc-Andre Ter Stegen's surprising choice to stay and fight for his spot despite Girona interest. Meanwhile, Inter Milan are closing in on a major loan deal for João Cancelo, with key salary support from Al Hilal. And Chelsea are plotting a blockbuster swap deal involving João and Barcelona's Fermin López in a move that could reshape both clubs' midfields. In this video, we break down every major Barcelona transfer update, player developments, and strategic moves you need to know in January 2026. Stay tuned for all the latest insights and what these stories mean for Barca's future. Barcelona intensify interest in €25 million rated Bundesliga attacking midfielder report. With the Africa Cup of Nations underway, FC Barcelona are closely monitoring the performances of young talents who could stand out in the tournament. João of Levante and Cameroon is already on the radars of the Blaugrana, and it appears that Algeria's Ibrahim Maza could also be a subject of interest. Barcelona tracking Ibrahim Maza. According to several local media outlets as relayed by Sport, Barcelona have been tracking Maza for some time now and have intensified their interest in recent months. The 20-year-old attacking midfielder plays for Bayer Leverkusen and has doubled his market value over the past year, now set at €25 million according to Transfermarkt. Maza's contract ties him to the Bundesliga club until June 30, 2030, after Leverkusen signed him last summer from Hertha Berlin for €12 million. So far this season he has played 21 matches for Die Workself, scoring 4 goals and providing 3 assists. The youngster has mainly featured as an attacking midfielder, although he has also been used at the base of midfield and on the left wing. As for the ongoing AFCON, Maza has scored 2 goals in Algeria's 3 group stage matches, 1 each against Sudan and Equatorial Guinea. Algeria take on DR Congo on January 6 in the round of 16 of the competition, and young Maza will be hoping to continue his good run of form and help his team go all the way. As for the reports of interest from Barcelona, while there may be some truth to the club tracking his development, a move in 2026 appears unlikely, given that the Catalans have other, more pressing priorities for the summer. Barcelona outcast prefers secondary role over loan exit amid Girona interest. Barcelona's goalkeeping situation continues to generate intense debate, but a new report has shed light on where the club captain truly stands. According to a major revelation from Sport, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen would rather remain at Barcelona and compete than accept a loan move to Girona. The German goalkeeper's preference is to stay at the club and feature in competitions such as the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup, rather than seek minutes elsewhere. The report explains that Ter Stegen has been working closely with the German Football Association, who have drawn up a personalized plan to make him Germany's starting goalkeeper at the next World Cup. This strategy does not require a full-time starting role in La Liga or the Champions League, but rather a carefully managed season focused on rhythm, fitness, and high-level competitive matches. So what now? Within this framework, the idea is for Ter Stegen to remain at Barcelona and fight for his place, while taking on a leading role in domestic cup competitions. Notably, his desire has not changed since the beginning of the season, as he cannot picture his future away from Barcelona. The goalkeeper has been transparent with the club that he has a contract running until 2028 and is fully prepared to honor it. While a loan move to Girona was explored, the idea never fully convinced Ter Stegen. Beyond the financial aspect, the sporting side of the equation raised doubts. What has been discussed? That plan has been discussed directly with key figures at the national team, such as sporting director Rudi Völler and national team coach Julian Nagelsmann. The roadmap is to stay at Barcelona, remain sharp, and play a defined number of competitive matches. Ter Stegen's belief is that starting in the Copa del Rey and the Super Cup, potentially accumulating up to 8 games, combined with international fixtures and selected La Liga appearances at the end of the season, would be sufficient. Provided Barcelona have already secured their league objectives, those minutes could be enough for Germany to trust him as their number 1. Inter Milan advance in shock move to bring ex-Man City and Barcelona star back to Serie A. Inter Milan have taken a major step toward bringing João Cancelo back to Serie A, with talks accelerating after a key breakthrough involving Al Hilal. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, via FC Internews, Inter secured decisive approval from the Saudi club to help cover part of Cancelo's salary in the event of a loan move to Milan. That development has shifted the balance of the deal and opened the door to concrete negotiations. Cancelo initially hoped to return to Barcelona, but Inter have now moved ahead. The Nerazzurri showed stronger intent and greater financial flexibility. Barcelona, by contrast, remain constrained by financial fair play limits. Inter's approach has impressed both the player and his representatives, especially at a moment when Cancelo is looking for trust and stability. Al Hilal could help Inter Milan sign Cancelo. Al Hilal still hold Cancelo's contract until 2027, with a net salary of €15 million per season plus bonuses. However, the Saudi club are willing to contribute heavily toward his wages until June. As La Gazzetta reports, tensions with Simone Inzaghi pushed Cancelo down the hierarchy. After an injury, he lost his place and was later excluded from the squad list for 2026. Al Hilal now want a clean solution. Under the proposed deal, Inter would pay up to €3 million net. Al Hilal would cover the remaining €4.5 million. That structure has boosted confidence inside the Inter boardroom. The final call rests with Cancelo. Inter want him available quickly and hope to have him ready for the January 11th match against Napoli. Meanwhile, Pep Murata and Piero Azzilio remain in constant contact with Jorge Mendes, who has managed Cancelo's career since his early days at Benfica. Chelsea offer summer signing in £61 million swap deal with Barcelona for Spanish international. With that in mind, Chelsea's owners could change their mind and decide to make some big signings in January to try and boost the Blues' chance of finishing in the top 4 in the Premier League. Reports suggest they could offer a swap to Barcelona. João Hato joined the Blues from Ajax in the summer, but the Dutchman has failed to get regular minutes, despite many believing he would become a world-class centre-back in the next few seasons. Reports are indicating that Hato could already be on his way out, and Chelsea could utilize him in a swap deal. According to Football 365, Chelsea have offered Hato to Barcelona, who were also linked with him in the summer. They report that the Blues want to include Hato in a swap deal for long-term transfer target Fermin López. Hato cost £38.5 million in the summer, and López is understood to be worth around £61 million, so any deal would likely have to include cash too. López is an attacking midfielder who has become a real star for Barcelona and the Spain national team. The 22-year-old has made 18 appearances in all competitions this season for Barcelona, scoring 7 goals and providing 4 assists. He can play as a center midfielder or a winger, and would likely play a similar role to Enzo Fernandez or Cole Palmer if he moved to Stamford Bridge. Based on the transfer rumors going around at the moment, it seems that Chelsea are looking to add more reinforcements in midfield during the January transfer window. López isn't the only player linked to Stamford Bridge, as recent reports have also suggested that Chelsea could reignite their interest in ex-Man City star James McAtee. It is understood that the Blues are considering a move for McAtee in January to sign him from Nottingham Forest. The Blues would likely sign him, and then loan the English midfielder out to French side Strasbourg to get more regular game time. Despite many believing that Chelsea needs more defensive help, the reports suggest that Maresca is looking to sign a new midfielder, and more specifically an attacking midfielder, as McAtee and López both play a similar role. In other news, Fabrizio Romano claims Chelsea have offered £39 million defender to Barcelona and 3 more clubs. Barcelona's January transfer window is shaping up to be action-packed, balancing high-profile signings, squad stability and financial constraints. From tracking young stars like Ibrahim Maza to managing veteran goalkeepers like Ter Stegen, Barca are walking a tightrope between sporting ambition and strategic patience. Meanwhile, Inter Milan and Chelsea's ambitious moves add another layer of drama to the football market this month. What do you think? Will Barcelona land the talents they need? And how will these deals impact La Liga and the Premier League? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for daily Barca news, transfer updates and expert analysis.